Don't be alarmed.
I'm not.
It's me.
I know.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
You didn't.
How do you know it was me?
The eye holes are too close together. What's it for? Fancy dress party?
That's right, I'm going to a fancy dress party.
Well, that's the Elephant Man.
No! I'm going out soon. I may be gone sometime. If I'm not back tonight, someone will contact you.
Who? The police?
What?
You're not going to a fancy dress party, are you?
Don't ask any questions. It's in a good cause. That's all you need to know.
I need to know more than that. I need to know why you're going round with a sock over your head.
It's not a sock. It's a mask.
Well, all I can say is anyone who goes out to do good in a mask is up to no good. Now, what is it?
Well, if you must know, I've become an activist.
Activist?
Yeah. Surprised?
Yes. Active's hardly a word I'd use to describe you. Active in what?
Animal lib.
Animal lib? You don't like animals.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You don't like them jumping up and licking you. Animal lib. You wouldn't even walk the dog.
I haven't got a dog.
If we had one, you wouldn't walk it.
I know I get the blame for everything round here, but now I'm getting blamed for not walking a dog we haven't got.
Oh, you had a hamster. You never fed that. And the guinea pigs. I had to look after them. You couldn't stand the smell.
That's because they were in captivity.
Captivity? They were under the floorboards most of the time.
Animals always smell in captivity.
And you're going to liberate them?
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to liberate round here? We're in a built-up area. I suppose it's next door's rabbits. And the goldfish. And that's another thing. You never feed the goldfish.
He's overfed.
You never talk to him either. He's been sulking under that stone for a week.
That's because he's bored. Swimming around that bowl all day.
He's not bored. Are you, Sammy? He's not moving.
Perhaps he's dead.
What?
If he is dead, let me take him out. I know I'll upset you.
No, he's not dead. He's a piece of carrot. You've liberated the goldfish, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where is he?
In a pond, in the park.
What?
He was lonely.
Well, he won't be lonely now. Not when he's being chased by a bloody great pike. It was my pet.
No, it was only a goldfish, Dad. It's not as if he got taken for walks.
Well, he knew me.
He didn't know you.
Yes, he did. He answered to his name.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, and I want him back.
Well, go down the pond and call him then.
Don't mock my feelings, Matthew. What other animals are you going to liberate tonight?
Some mice. Possibly a few frogs.
Nice. Frogs? Where from?
The college lab. We've heard they're doing unspeakable things to them.
And I'll do unspeakable things to you if you go into that lab. That's trespass. It's against the law.
We've got to make people realise, Dad.
Make people? Make people? And how do you make people do things, Matthew? I'll tell you. Out of fear.
The end justifies the means.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Because once you make people do something because they're frightened, you have to keep them frightened. Like the Gestapo. Once you put that mask on, you'll never be able to take it off. We don't need that here. We live in a democracy. We believe in peaceful protest and persuasion. Go and wash your hands. We'll talk about it over supper.
But I was going out.
You heard what I said?
Get my mask back?
No.
Well, it may be a democracy out there, but it's certainly a dictatorship in here.
I don't know who you are, but you'll find nothing of value here other than men in the house trained in judo. Apart from that, we have a Doberman in the garden. And if you have any designs in my direction, I'd like to point out that I went to weight training.
Enid, it's me.
Oh, Mr. Willows, I didn't know you were going out. I'll fix supper.
I'm not going out.
Oh. Is it something to do with the Masons?
No, it's Matthews.
Matthews? Well, I know he's at the sensitive age, but isn't that rather drastic?
Yeah, it's something to do with animal lib.
Oh, no, that means more trouble over the meal. His vegetarianism is driving me insane, Mr. Willows. I just don't know what to give him.
Try a veggie burger. Oh, and don't put any more food in for the goldfish. Apparently we've been feeding a carrot for the last few days. I wish you'd stop sighing.
I don't know how you can eat it.
I can eat it, Matthew, because I'm a carnivore. And so are you.
I'm not.
What do you think those little sharp-pointed teeth are at the side? They're your canines. Alsatians have those. They're for tearing meat.
Mine aren't.
Well, they would be if you were hungry enough. If you were adrift on an open boat, you'd eat meat. You'd eat the soles off your shoes and probably the cabin boy. Anything to stay alive.
Would you eat anything to stay alive?
Yes.
Would you eat rats?
Yeah.
Well, would you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Would you eat spiders?
Would you stop spoiling my meal?
You see, you couldn't, and neither could I, because I'm a vegetarian.
You're not a vegetarian. You don't like vegetables.
I do.
You don't like Brussels.
No.
And you don't like cabbage.
No.
And you don't like cauliflower.
Well, no.
Or spinach.
I like some vegetables.
Such as?
Oh, take this butterbean casserole.
No, thanks.
It's delicious.
You haven't eaten much.
Oh, it's very filling. And nutritious. I can feel it doing me good. I'll live longer than you.
Live longer than me. You got lungs like a pair of smoked kippers and a cough that wouldn't be out of place in a graveyard. You say you live longer than me?
I will. That meal's just put your blood pressure up.
No, you just put my blood pressure up. When are you going to realise? Animals were put on this earth to feed and clothe us. Let man have dominion over the fish of the sea and the fowl of the air and over the cattle and all the earth and every creeping thing that creepeth on the earth.
That doesn't mean to say we have to eat them.
Why not? They'd eat us if they got the chance. If you were 6 inches high, you don't think next door's cat would be rubbing round your legs, do you? She'd drag you into the bushes and tear your head off.
We don't know that.
But you saw the incredible shrinking man. He ended up fighting pussy with a darning needle.
And we're supposed to be more civilised. Your trouble is you've been conditioned by all these TV ads. All those pigs singing with joy because they're going to be eaten and jumping into a frying pan. You need a like to be eaten.
We should stop talking about them as if they're human. They're not like us.
Of course they are. They have feelings. They love, they feel pain. Name one difference.
They haven't got a sense of humour.
Well, I know they don't sit around listening to Ken Dodd, but how do you know they've got a sense of humour?
You ever heard one laugh?
Well, they haven't got much to laugh about, have they? Now they're going to finish up down your throat.
Matthew!
Oh, you haven't finished it, Matthew.
No, it was very filling. I'll probably have some more later.
But did you like it?
It was delicious.
Good.
What's this?
Chocolate mousse.
Wait a minute. Did you make this yourself, Enid?
No, I bought it from the shop.
Could I see the container, please?
Certainly.
What are you going to do? Send it away for analysis?
I'll have to be very careful.
Here you are, Matthew.
Oh, let me see. Skimmed milk, cocoa powder, whey solids, stabiliser, yes. E407, E415, good. E123, E142, E157, yeah, that seems to be in order. Wait a minute. What's this? Gelatine. Do you know what gelatine's made from? Animal bones. You're feeding me animal bones. I can't eat this. You're trying to poison me?
Matthew! I wouldn't take that to heart, Enid.
No, that's it. I wasn't hired to prepare meals. I'm only doing it as a personal favour to you, Mr.
Yes, Enid.
As you know, I would never refuse you any reasonable request.
Oh, I know that.
But from now on, I'm afraid you're going to have to make your own arrangements.
What's for supper?
There is no supper.
Hasn't Enid left us anything?
Not after your little outburst last night.
What are we going to do?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to the Moulin Rouge.
All the way to Paris?
Yeah. On the high streets.
Can I come?
No. No. The food is excellent at the Moulin Rouge. It'd be wasted on a vegetarian.
I could have the omelette.
No.
Why not?
Because I remember the last time I took you out, you were an embarrassment.
What did I do that was embarrassing?
Pointed at people with your knife.
Is that all?
You call the waiter, pal.
was only being friendly.
And you finished all the French fries.
I waited until you'd had yours.
Yes, and then you cleared the bowl.
But if you wanted more, why didn't you take them?
Because it's not good manners to pile them on your plate. You're supposed to leave some for later. And in my case, there wasn't any later. Well, I'm afraid that sort of behaviour won't do in the Moulin Rouge. It's a very chic restaurant.
Doesn't that make you feel uncomfortable?
No. As a matter of fact, I get special treatment at the Moulin Rouge. They know my ways. Yes, I always get the table by the window. Chef comes out, has a few words in his floppy hat. How long do you think I'd remain a valued customer if I took you there?
I could recommend them to my friends.
What, the nut cutlet crowd? They wouldn't thank me.
But what am I going to eat?
I think there's some of that butter bean casserole left. Yes. Bon appetit.
You have a nice meal?
Yes, yes. Excellent.
What do you have?
Well, I started off with the pâté.
Pate? You know how they get that, don't